The most nearsighted of marksmen. Read the tomb like the room is a comic. Philip Moore's day trade the malaise for something solid. Threat of a promise. Eye contact, don't dodge it. Self-reported dog and waterboard and awkward logic. On and off the topic, the business going off. Still slow to profit. This wrong plot honest? I'd admit I'm catatonic. Chart the pattern of vomit. Silent in the style of Vonnegut. Postmodernist, you are here in Congress. With closeted moderates. Post black squares and act scared of actual progress. Cause it's profitless. Flows came in on a frozen rope and lockstep. The most astonishment. Hold close both the beautiful and ominous, especially the preposterous proposal.
Fellow plotters lay waiting for sons on lands where they last bled to. How will stock changing faces for some demand a fair shake for black deaths from? Borrowed blocks vacated once they made it through Jim Crow and mass stress to. Shadow puppets and crying doves formed in the hands of crackheads. Born strangers in a paradise lost in Gotham aloft the gilded slivers. Rains runs rivers through mouths.
In my home, cold come through the floor like a malevolent force. It's a war going on inside, probably why I ain't locked the door. Buckshot hit the trespassers, mumble something after yes, NASA. My heroes, the ones who wasn't captured, black Republican after taxes, rambling anti-vaxxers. I observed that old adage, watch it hype, manage a few words in Spanish, the bag is fantastic, damage, inelastic markets, smart dumb niggas looking like Stringer Bell in them classes, the beat masses, me and Sketch hopping like carjackers, leaving through evening traffic, ski masks. My lips cap weed crumbs on my fleece jacket. As a child, I picked fruit off a cactus. Now I can see my breath inside the apartment bed, package starting, my breath ragged. Three pulls of that dagger.
What does life think? Try to clean it up with bottles under my sink. Your artist portion had too many ice drinks, clearing something up every time that I blink. Whoa, what do I think? It's far too long for you to find a night shine. Strangers can't come on with me that life stinks. We all feel that same shit and ride the lightning. Oh, what does life think? Try to clean it up with bottles under my sink. Your artist portion had too many ice drinks, clearing something up every time that I blink. Whoa, what do I think? It's far too long for you to find a nice shrink. You can't confirm with me that life stinks. You need something? Smell that same shit and ride the lightning.
Inabilities of feedback loop. Smell crack twice on the way home recently. An awful familiar. Secretly, I need that truth. Damn! City's full of wicked blind. He was incidentally raised by demons until he adopted his own. Or saw him snorted in a staircase. The West Side profited, and we took pictures. But God, we took pictures of forgotten accomplishments. A record spits faintly in the distance. A child dresses herself for church, so go alone to church. Sometimes innocence hurts in such a way that summons the dead to share words. I was raised to appraise love, still perfect for working on it. And that's born to a bed for 18 months. That's 2 jobs and side hustles. That's an occasional want and answer with tired eyes. I spent my childhood. Yeah.
It worries me a lot, for real, but a lot of stuff gonna be revealed.
ease of peace despite being in hell. I felt further, more to the observer, morally past murder, surgically in tune. I got a better road to blossom, consumer boom, full moon murder. Sunrise, very spatterful. Blight, despite being practical. You were considered to be an asshole, crafted as casual as the aftermath, tended to mold, flow boats, coach class, perfect seating from exceeding the bloodbath of months past. Due to my behavior, labor made paper so complicated. Also felt obligated, head to the hills when I was spilling over my cup. Hot image conversation conduct, we're all fucked. Medley, media training while explaining if gaining the regimen relating plenty. Observation, constipation, contemplated arguments, there's so many. So unattended, cleansing, extended, most definitely. My effort to meditate, gold award just to justify heaven's gate. Just to watch me levitate and watch me demonstrate. A little bit of this, more resistant that. It's fact intact, felt intact. A little bit of this, a little less than that, more resistant that. In fact, it's intact. A little bit of this, a little less than that, more resistant that. In fact, it's intact. A little bit of this, a little less than that, more resistant that. In fact, it's intact. Solidarity, eligibility is killing me softly. Across the arm and a leg, drenched in coffee, trying to wake up with coffee. In the middle of the parade, I stayed stuck, drifted, incompetent.
Stay out of my pocket.
It feels like a gun.
It's a water pistol.
No, I can feel it's metal. Let me see it.
It's none of your business, Gene.
Let me see the gun, Harry. I want to see if it's been fired. I want to know about the gun.
I told you to mind your own business.
Got myself a shiny new chrome when I touch my skin. This flesh now yours to hold. I won't release. Cause pigs never did nothing for me. I couldn't have done on my own. Fuck peace. Dance with the beast in my mind. A rough sleep intertwined with the sheets. A tough beat, but I'ma find my beliefs. Don't bring a warning that's gonna squeeze. Where's God? They must have skipped my house when drugs did me down. But every bar in the prison is getting chiselled down. No doubt, cause I know the spot the criminal now. Repeat the pattern of the quill. His cadaver still milk. Oh well, see most pellets will. And you do the same too. If you share the same, you will make sure it's true. Ain't no trust, fuck you. I sit alone by the lunch table. I pulled all I could to see is pool the blood. Best served cold, and that's my rule of thumb. At night, I'm covering my ears and tears. The man right in front of me drank too many beers. Every dream, every night, I take his life. Waiting for my chance to make it right. Judging by the sun, I'll be coming home from his run. And when he does, I'll be right here shooting my gun. I'll be right here shooting my gun. I'll be right here shooting my gun.
This is a styling for a title that sounds silly, but nothing kill you if you don't keep head on swivel. Keep the name and kiss my grits, mean it's real. Metro North as they smash, keep it due. Billy Clark for his favorite game on Oakley. X-Men head to head with Mikey, now you know me. Soul in the hole, used to be Free Shaheem. Old Elias, Obi-Wan and only. We be foolish burnt CDs sold out vinyl. Sticky spinners and they white labels like Bibles. Comic View Saturday night revival. Laughing till you split sides over title. The other day hunting Hayes found a gun sucker. Word the sailor out the box didn't have a body. Snake boy up the charm said he couldn't rob me. Good benefit of doubt, said he was better. Where did I come up with that date then? Yeah. My Usagi Jimbo till you be rabbit, the company differ. Missing no summer, Andre L. Miller, born by a river. Change never come, but everyone came to see Otis deliver. Water the bender, liquid to jizzer. Angela Day couldn't sign the sisters. Say what you think, the face Logan Invictus. I used the blade to write bars for the missing. Penmanship ill with the soul. Making Nick parties, cut niggas dicks in the souvenirs garden. Not just in their garden, hidden the board. And you got shot somewhere hidden in the dark. With hip hop at large, when Nazi did that dark. I still set the charge at 106 in par.
It's either them or you. It's sort of like survival, you know. Survival of the fittest, you know. You do what you do to stay alive. And the faster you can move on, I guess the happier everybody will be.
On my coffee table. Them things you can't, I'm able to do. Easy, trust me, turtleneck, I'm C3. Oh, dip and go, speak joy. Sith Lord in my rear view, boy. All bad blood out, oh joy. I'm nice, you're not, no door. Race to the finish. Defender must diminish. This futuristic sound in it. Doesn't matter how you spin it. And always will, so take this chill pill, daffodil I kill. And that's that. Baseball cap, track and tap. Big fat.
Hey, we hunting whoever shot hunter. That's how it is. For game survival. Right, you hunting people. Right. One of us go down, everybody gotta go.
Bespoke wheel gaining traction, handcraft and delicate dancing in traffic. Setting the enchantment by the package, a price depending on who's asking. To the ones falling in action, lack of a better reenactment. Let's see what fits in your baggage. Carry on overhead cabinet, skull Billy on, but I gotta look better with the practice. Late for the party, on time with the arch. Grab me the bull by the Hondina or archery. Weed from the shaft, deep in a belly.
Listening to one of us and listen.
It isn't a thing to bring fluoride, opening interlock programs to the star system, becoming a victim to wisdom commission to an abused ghost hand.
Most stand diligent.
Ghost hand, killing someone out of my self-styling Michelin. An entire wire higher learning.
fasten it to the coffin. You made a mighty fine target for even the most nearsighted of marksmen. Read the tomb like the room is a comic. Philip Morris day trade the malaise with something solid. Threat of a promise, eye contact, don't dodge it. Self-reported dog and waterboarding off the logic. On and off the topic, the business going off. Still slow to profit, cause wrong plot honest. I'll admit I'm catatonic, chart the pattern of vomit. Science, style of honor, postmodernist. Raw, you're in context. Closeted moderate, post-black squares. And act scared of actual progress, this is profitless. Flows came in on a post and broke a line, stepped the most astonishment. Whole close, both beautiful and honest. Especially with the prosperous. The force of verbal close to you and your accomplishments. Absorbing the most like a solvent. Try and stop it from dissolving, let him keep you absorbed. Did it in the study, no reform. Something more of a modern twist. You rather hobnob with colonists and godliness. Really play a part in this. Hive minds and we chart the obvious. But I ain't the partner with a balled up fist. And an unclenched jaw, peace of mind. Any and all my accomplishments. Moonlight perennials to sit, watch vengeful ball. Corner offices. Ship the order, building polished the brick and mortar to the monument. Outliving me by the time I caught the quits. I will not miss my human form. It was kind of just a uniform. I don't know, I just belong. Things we do belong. Can't go home again, it's like elements of guilt. Hovering, fear not those clustering data. Knowing strength, mustering, yeah, the art's still suffering. Tendencies get revealed, penetration, you can energy feel. There's an app for meditation, suggest to chill. Original info can be proven to capture trends real. My human form, it's just a uniform. Kinda just threw it on. Things we do belong. Will not miss my human form. It's just a uniform. Kinda threw it on. The things we do belong.
Selection elected, scorn-formed anguish. Therefore, too many hoops and circles without questions of being realistically damaged. Playing the guess the game for the fame. Frame change, same day vanish. The same as some sort of reason that I started the argument when I vanished. Marking prohibitive pristine conditions. This is submission hammered. If it is not tolerated, just operate the penthouse lifted and hammered. Aggressive game and cut him out. A lot of people talk about my assistant pastor. Did you know? It's the house. And a lot of people without my talk. Browsing on the internet, clown in the side silhouette, drowning a puzzle that I built with skills to fill a jam. I take a look at that to repair compared to living there without conviction. It's sets. Sudden curtains discussed, rehearsed, trying to convince me what's best. No testing, only working on my chest. Pull up the bench, claustrophobian in open space, the game. I'm just letting myself off the breath. On the weekly basis, my awakening flies bases at the greatest that are best in a well-packaged stacks. Go by. So go down. Knowing that I tried to hide the things that I made, my motive crystal clear as appears in the sky. Focus, catch motion, sickness, witness what I've been waiting to find. At a ancient pain more. The life that I fight to stay calm. Only baby girls and I know that I can't stay alone.
My God, man, how can you be so cruel, so selfish? Please spare me the self-pity. Good morning, Brooklyn. Please enjoy the solo today. Take it from Castro.
Hey, yo. Peace, starch.
I'm the doctor, I'm here. Smoke too much, confused.
Herschel.
He told it, he tasted metal in the air. When he landed, Madison's rapper was a corner, leave you for the moment to switch subjects. Body cams on punches and zappers on trucks. Double workouts on the projects. I got some security and body logic in your enemy's closet. We were all drafted into the fucking progress. Let's polish and give Philip glass.
basement. Strap back and forth when the locks work with made men. Don't look around, Dave Mason's complacent. Complicit, something this way comes with me. Double lightsaber, disobey third sister. Cold vein.
Existence considered amongst everything unhindered. The simple and simplest response I measured. A gimbal symbol signify gimmicks. Vivid, livid, vivid the day or 2 minutes. Cruel minutes. I was told it was a sword and a difference. But it goes I was settled with the grief. Dismantled in my beliefs. I believe beloved group is the public, but there's much more than thinking of something. I love it, share the habit, kind of things to where I was the summer winds. It begins when there's nothing left but the publican. Media value out of the gone, they can consider the Republican. A muffled Republican. Access sepsis with a shelter from the digging. You were visibly mistaken. Once I awaken, permanently frivolously, give or take the space. My great, tricky, and death. Love to be here, but the fear is here. Fear is back. Anger and anger. I'm stranger to those so they don't come around. I see some of the blueprint of my pain sound. I couldn't reconcile, but since it's been a while, I think and smile.
Switch the dials on the back of the phone. Where ends on the whiskers grow. See what that's when it goes. Smoke escaping from a floor.
This will last forever, but you pray now. Illusions are hunting permanence. Pray still, lay still, lay still, lay still. Royal Tenenbaum, free will. Make pretend you made amends with the same skills. What's illuminated should be weird. Looking at Jason trends, you call to make a friend. Save yourself, here's a safer bet. Make all you can make yourself. Shelve the rest up in the safe. Careful, the walls of this place are paper thin. Leave no trace, so maybe you can start again. On your marks, never really departed artists are just to make it again. Promises can break your heart. Then again, assume that you've been giving what you've taken, or perhaps I've been mistaken. All the pigs you've been breaking for them days in Island Station. Form a unit on your apron. Now we sit and we await your end. Lay still, cross your heart, lay still. What a time to be alive. Watch the thrill die. Come on with the get down and come down and fly.
What you be doing now? Tenenbaum warrior. Yes, you claim you feel ill. Munchausen by proxy. Marcy's jagged middle pushing the illusions. Heavy-handed hollow brain. Only Alaska I acknowledge is an African. Hollow man, main task, or produce a name drop. Thought we wouldn't see it coming. How when you the main eye? Go from that to go from. Steady spin the same block. Never tire of the grip, all in the name of hip-hop. Someone better call the doc. Folks like Octavius. Laziness contagion is the place with the excuses. Follow Puffy off a cliff until you finally mimic it. Night terror with the kid. Last good Aurelius. Killer P. Cross heart. Work to get the guard. 10,000-hour game. Couldn't skip a half step. Save your sorry stupid. I rap with the head of news. And if I ever need, I'll cop a beat from your guy doofus.
crystal cutter rocket. It's a flow.
Posted under sausage guts. Mr. Others, Lord and us. I missed it, truly charged the sun.
You're just back.
Stuck on take 5. I keep trapped with scuba doors. Built by job. 2 bullet holes and trace styles front lawn. Going on the days when nickname saints alive. Gorilla Armada, Jungle Eagle, Guatemala. Deathing at the earth in maximum $1. Leg broken, I'm T.O. Still got you open, caving court miners, but missed the war. Remain stoic. Badu played the academic when petted. Sure, Doug, brown bet. When them drones hit, Cat Williams haters. Solid when I'm faded. What the fuck albums and Red Man was basic. Height of 91, used to rock with no gear. Tooth chip crooked just like young old Nasir. Insignia still was my Zilla on the night train. Record 2 rows as J, first name.
I burst in a flame, like the first of the name. Aftershock of the phoenix, believe me, the first of the rain. Old man in the sea, knows land, tree, and terrain. Gold cans been reached. The young man with the dream, no plan B to retain. Sold sand to the beach, I light shore of the sea. Nightfall, how it creeps. Let's see where hope lands. Approach land, or did we breach? I can see by the sand, nobody planning to leave. I see the tan in the highs, no plan in the seas. Can't damage the tide. Bandages on your feet, the ghost left maroon, plaguing up the tune. I wax and moon, illuminates for the waning few. The staining of that great skin drum, the taming of the shrew, fanning of the flames, the gradation of the hue. Don't get caught up in the placement. You seeking is adjacent to the spoon. Don't be shy about being patient, take it from me. Don't need the extra weight. They scheming like recessive traits. Odds they gon' try to take it from you. Blades never go cut, always full. Displaying an archaic casing for the clever few. Tamale vendor braids the weather through. Devil wear, Prada boot, never mind, break the rules.
Keep a thing to your neck.
spade, don't make me tell again. Them call a spade, just a spade, don't make me yell again. Fireforge blade and devil looking elegant. Them walk heavy like animals on elephant.
Notes of tickled ivory, still water ripples ivory. You're even dead, she get a bind. Still with her arms and missiles whistle by me. Calling my initials in your skin expression. Describing scribble lies. Not quite sadistic, but careful to the mark. So think quick if you ain't watching. Devil do commissions sliding. Big cartel with critics and variety. The fear runs large, you'll go into it with some parts of the pockets. Occupy the void until the sun dark. Destroy the violence. Paranoid and illustrate your void, however silently. Rock on the hide and keep devoid of privacy. Just living throughout your birth chart. Triggered once the first start. Dash of bitters in the trigger. Eliminate jitters at the first start. You started with such vigor, but now it's stripped down entirely. And the idea of being first part. Lifted as the day comes to an
and I was drinking with them, victims of the human condition. So Castro, did I go hard enough? Tomorrow King, did I go hard enough? Tomorrow King, yo Afro, did I go hard enough? Yo Rip, did I go hard enough? Did I go? Yo Lamar, did I go hard enough? Did I go? David C, did I go hard enough? David C, yo Quiet, did I go hard enough? Yo Jeff, did I go hard enough? Praise the Lord, raise cloud, euphemism for euthanasia, Semitic camouflage for modern Nazis, holidays for human labor. Sage the way around the candles and ran. Divine calendar was wrong. This fact made a bigotry pitiable. The smarter man moves the savior, drowned in his own assuredness. Even when he can use the savior, feels like the field steals for the holiday romance I once witnessed between the cinematic overachiever and the subject for the evening. So to circle, catch and release it. He gesticulates, she found freedom in his leisure. River dance to the speaker, took a shot. Spent the night placing gold leaves on a weakness. I saw half of the waiting to get on stage. Feel like I was wearing an armor and scar tissue, but it was just my cynicism. So I guess 'tis the season I meet all Chicago crime questions when you solve information. Just not your voice, just make that statement. The headlines have birthdays before they became your entertainment. When the call penetrates, you feel the sickest sensation. He got closer to God. Standing on the train station, he got closer to God. Stalled at the expressway and she got closer to God. Turning the bedroom into a paint check. These hands will smack the fuck out of one of my idols if they disrespect me and mine. You have not been lied to. I am my parents' child. Women cotton died of a heart attack in a cotton factory. I watched this bastard seeds figure out emotions at his funeral, and this is what you stayed for. This slice of life, a beautiful homecoming for a quiet man. His grandson describing it on a rooftop under the weight of another summer. I believe that brings you up to speed. My family calls me chill. Rivers to find, make sure the pantomime in due time. Chimes echoing, minus let going. Subjected, detected, honed in. Morning before atonement, at that moment restore the core component to the diaphragm, you own it. Ethernet connected, resist the bypass landline, show to the gift, known perspective. Give it all you got, but be gracious. Never taste the stage fighter, not excites rages. Well-read pages, a book that lights the ages, many rages, active, captive, last majors. Hazardous black ranger, powered up to be a stranger. At any given living risky, miss me the scolded, at least we folded paper, vapor encapsulated. I'm aggravated. I don't know if the amount that counts that well. That's not the same. Fall apart, put the set up and get up, start working work. So I can get Check this out. Here's how it goes.
great. Do something different. I never thought the game would do. And you're influenced about it. Yes, I'm fascinated. This is great.
Burning purple mountains, obsessing like burning. Versus at the deadline, it's gotta be perfect. Curly henning flex, I go over that word. It best be black magic, Julius Irving. Bully bump, Gummy, Scully with one leg, waits for animal, with dinosaurs. Roll around a cannonball, matching with them tracksuits. Came a long way from the Mount Powers living. This is living, Katie had his shirt off and it was looking too. Situation, stolen moments of the breeder too. Jamming on the one side, you can't do it out. Looping by, rocking camel Tim's Dr. Doom. Biggie on the mountain, having manners in the mad rap. My dollar list, belong in hell with cookies, belt snap, guns run, dick hard. Moment needing same crack error. The current meaning of a red cat.
Yeah. Soul on some, gotta get the devil in his hole. Like the wire thing. Dealing with all kinds of schemes, colors in his style. Think your head is in the clouds, then you find in style. Blow it off, dandelion trees, more than I can need before they get sure they do it's going off. Going soft, never that. Get it back, let a black legends meet them legacies and no one lost. Get up. I was a shorty riding home after dark, had a scar moment, finding a home with love. Y'all little shorties on the phone, so numb and phone home and seeing China balloons above. It's all a matrix, avoiding matrix, it'd be harder if we starve unless we iron and spoon this bus. Times is deep and getting vexed. If we try to keep the innocence, what kind of cocoons enough?
That familiar tune. I know a lot of what I say been lifted off of men's room stalls and being placed in gifted class won't get you far. Blessed few festoons with something fresh bloomed. Wander around the rec room like red lioness tune. The sign is much to do about nothing, and even less to do with you. Sanity teetered and dressing just a flesh wound. Cameron Giles, Peterson, freshman at the prime. I sneak the leader into the restroom. If you ain't him, then let's see the leader. Then make sure the work of the dollar. Flash the grin, modern metropolitan. We got at least 2 lives to get tonight. Living proof of what you do, you ain't looking right. Crystallize the plight, you can sniff it right up off the kitchen knife. Cross the living well beyond the stick of facts.
Fast on the drop, climb, like blind boys, I can't themselves again, done dirty, earliest words rise worthy. If the flight of the navigator reverse engineering getting sturdy, inertia being the
faceless dance. The base is a faded page of goldfish. Most of my heroes barely recognize themselves and what they sold. The only denying that selling was part of the premise. I was scared.
y'all out of cracker with it. So I want everybody out of here.
The plan, uppercase, upper hand, I'm willing to hit the ceiling fan. Purposely, I figure where the earth conceives, quantized quarantine, cover a moment with a cup of Ovaltine, lean closer, more remotely supported smoke to closer. Close your mouth close to the existing, persistent, unlifted, resistant, fiction. The time is now, entered into the ginger cigarettes, revigorate the earth to the center. Try to enter, never back down by logic for daydreams. Stay away as it seems around the corner, not too far from yesteryears. I left it where the directed elected hemispheres. I left it where the directed elected hemispheres. And that right there, my dearest Kayla, Mr. Eagle, read with eagles fly. And trust me, can't help me pay paint a picture of picture confined. Deliver the blind, conviction of recline. That right there, my dearest neighbor, Mr. Simple, evil, slide. And trust and care how we paint the picture of picture confined. Deliver the blind, conviction recline. Time.
That task which I ask you to permit me to essay tonight, and to approach it from the point of view of what we usually call the Negro problem. All so-called social problems tend to merge. They all have to do with human action.
I would have been a server at Idlewild. We fill a glass as my racist credit shatter. Matter of fact, we bootstrap folklore, glancing at the top. Yet your chauffeur has a great businessman with a first link. This is America. With its hunger pains and overpowered plates, great America. For what it's worth, take a pass, see the land, learn the talent, seize the plan. Save America, make America. Whole novels are nothing. Roads are off for the guidance. There's a war going on outside. You war with your uniform and units are awful. So here right now, travel the land and overthought. Speaking in the terse manner of our forefathers. There's something in the water. Scream sin, sons and daughters. Please give me my marching orders. We'll have to wait to it. Despite the silent slave.
Yeah, I like your cracker when you get to it. I want everybody out here to listen to me clearly. Very clear, concise message. No encryption needed. Straight to your face. Strap the light. Don't blame the devils, leave our time on the side. I take dirty deep. You're a bad daddy on the side. I take what's the devil deep. Tippy top on the water top. May I day on the cherries. Mama D Saturday. Don't bang the lilies, leave our time on the side. I take dirty deep. You're a baddie daddy on the side. I take what's the devil deep. Tippy top on the water top. May I day on the cherries. Mama D on Saturday. Roll party. Edibles have got me ducky. I'm Dougie Duck, chief in exotic frogs. You gotta love it. Anyway, back to the swallow. I'm like this Greg, I'm Swayze. I'm hunting through green pharmacy. It's that name chasing. This shit like Jay looks like. I'm seeing tails profound. No care like blinds on the mirror, but I'm very wondering. Oh shit, I'm really psycho. My belly tells me better. But fuck it, Hollywood Coleman's here. I'm with Donnie Lennon. But then I hear that home. That Sunday only. hobby. And the head on my food and proud. Think I'm so whole party looking at me like I'm big and baby, leave our time on the side I take dirty. You're a bad daddy on the side I take. What's the down? If he top on the wide top, then y'all get the jelly. Mama D on Saturday. Go to pay the bill. Leave our time on the side I take dirty. You're a bad daddy on the side I take. What's the down? Tippy top on the wide top. Then y'all day on the jelly. Mama D on Saturday.
Hills to climb, rivers to find, make sure the path behind in due time. Minds echoing, subjected, detected, honed in. Morning before it's home in, at that moment, the slow the core component to the diagram, they just like component. Ethernet connected, set the bypass landline, showed to the gift, known perspective. Give it all you got, but be gracious. Never taste the state of outrageous. Young red pages, book that likes the ages, many wages, active captain, life makers. Hazardous black ranger, powered up to be a stranger. At any given living history, miss me the slow, but at least we slow the paper, fake encapsulated. I'm aggravated. And then I was told the amount that jumped down round, that jumped down, round up on the corner, quick to sit up and
Running wild horses, green grass, forest that eye can see. Give the thoroughbreds a chance to live out their dreams, drink water from a fresh water stream. Sunbeam rushing stages, prairie dog barking way down from daylight. This is sacred land for a lonely playwright. The last frontier. Blacksmith, black church.
Check this out. Here's how it goes.
Capote Castro, cold-blooded insight, Roxanne, put on that red light, bum fights, what I think when I see these MCs, Farnsworth, Bentleys, assholes and underwriters, heavyweight raps, Vince got the word of return, Marley's been Salvador Dali, it's on Party Molly, Ali, I'm so sorry, nobody knows for me, knowledge is us, it's on the field, forbidden children got supply from Willy Wonka. The sonic secret devil is bitches with the dagger. See-through bag of lethal, we say it beauty capture. Rhino came out beastin', hopped up and flew juice balls. Passed the time to the product, and was cooked it too strong.
See it. Just like. There's already salt in the wound. And this season, some taste the timely tomb only to disprove the Lazarus complex.
No resurrect, only a useless coordinated search for the origin of acoustic bomb threats. While the frequency of this Further in doubt, we reroute charge for the live wire. Work a circuit breaker, backwards, spark balance for the high wire. No kickstand, this kid stands on his own too. Had his scrapes and scars to create a hard to withstand the cracks and bricks. While street athletes run laps where traps meet, but on another level, they win his heat, their gold medals, the rap sheet. Lost hope to reach Mount Olympus, people with flame. Cause you got the deal, don't mean you can enter the Coliseum. This lion's den ain't the same. Many men bend to the directional shift of the wind so much they forgot their names. I was told my gift would make room for me to build a new story. Hail the genesis, birth from this revelation of exaltationist. Walk or halt my nemesis schemes. Dodging snakes slithering with a hiss they can talk you out of your dreams. History put a crease in my jeans. I'm ironing out some things. Sound checking for when the caged bird sings.
You must learn trying to express one's concern with weaponized and flexible terms. All flags, waves in the industry of enemies have learn all strike colors. The same cake breaking nerve, ash dashing, dust busting, clutching, turned on the huge narcissist, holding everyone's God's blessing. The while two gods discuss the decorum skull fighting before imagining them and their dad together, beating the life out of something, keeping peace. It's called, but it's control wall. Joy is my boy, then going wrong. Moving death's categorical quick makes all our egos keep sick. 300 years of rebranding lazy white. Dick of free markets been feeding it. Red hats and hands for swarms of ill-informed lambs. And I see
giveaway, bobblehead crack. Dr. Kong games, come that shit to Mario. It's hard to yell with the barrels in your mouth. Scar Mixaris, no look from Dario. Forearm blaze, no fame, Sicario. Rap with the wild things are the kush. Sour mash and barley grove, easy riders, protest your Harley told. Retroactive protective spells to Bob Marley's toe. Terrifier cardio in a violent nature. Gloves in the axe, Bill Pax, Holly's favorite. Marion jumper, better than the Gilchrist. Greg Nice do it, Premiere hit the fade. Every sentence building fences, so I'm keeping better neighbors. Lie, rhetoric of a Zionist choir. Vile nature, tribunal for the wretched. Trial by conventions of fire, fascism, taste test. All I can do is choose the flavor. Feeling alive, Master A, Slaughterhouse 5. I seen beauty and been on the team, booty really outside. Boy, like Sim Warrior, John Lennon, Post Rider, Shank, Nard, gentrifying the sitar. These are sweets composed, not the diabetic things. More like sweets that hold. Marksman peeking through the blinds, the leader's chest exposed. Watch where connect explode. This place got good bones, fleshed out, sketchy so much stone. But lesser known, the tie that both binds and mouth holes. Cleanses and disinfects for a future more suitable. The death rattle of belief, your tongue in cheek, thunder rumble underneath. What of the joke? I just want griefs on the sand, moment and toes. I'm a hero to the company. Save that speech, but I want to celebrate. That's right. And since yourself sprung a leak. Oh shit.
Stay out of my pocket.
It feels like it's done.
It's a water pistol.
No, I can feel it's metal. Let me see it.
None of your business, Gene.
Let me see the gun, Harry. I want to see if it's been fired. I want to know about the gun.
I told you, mind your own business.
Got myself a shiny new glory. Wanna touch my skin, but this flesh not yours to hold. I won't phone police. Cause pigs never delivered for me. I couldn't have done it my own. Fuck peace. Dance with the beast in my mind. A rough sleep and entwined with the sheets. A tough beat, but I'ma find my release. No trigger warning that's gonna squeeze. Where's God? He must have skipped my house when joined this to be down. But every bar in this prison is getting chiseled down. No doubt. Cause I know the spot the criminal now. Repeat the pattern. This can damage feel real. Cold well, sea rolls, pedals will. And you do the same too. If you share sit alone while the lunch table. I pulled all I could to see his pool of blood. Best served cold, and that's my rule of thumb. At night, I cover my ears in tears. The man right in front of me drank too many beers. Every dream, every night, I take his life, waiting for my chance to make it right. Judging by the sun, coming home from his run, and when he does, I'll be right here shining my gun. I'll be right here shining my gun. I'll be right here shining my gun.
This is a style of a title that sounds silly, but nothing kill you if we don't keep that on swivel. Keep it in because my grits meet is real. Metro North as they smash, keep it ill. Billy Clark made his way from game one Oakley. X-Men head to head with Mikey, now you know me. Soul in the hole, used to be free shocking. Old aliens, old one and only. We be foolish bird CDs sold out of vinyl. Stinky spinners and they white labels like Bibles. Comic View Saturday night revival. Laughing till you split sides over title. The other day hunting Hayes found a gun seller. Word the sailor out the box didn't have a bottle. Snake oil up the charm said he couldn't rob me. With the benefit of doubt saying he was better.
Then you're enthused about it. Yes, I'm fascinated.
Burning purple mountains, sexing like burning. First that deadline is gotta be perfect. Curly penny flex, I go over that burning. It best be black magic, Philly, Julius Irving. Broad Street, Bully Buck, Gully with my stussy on. Scully with one leg, twist for animal with dynapone. Royal crown of cannonball, matching with them tracksuits. Came a long way from the mountain powers living proof. Proof is living, shady had his shirt off and it was looking too. Frantic situations, stolen moments of the 3 to 2. Jamming on the one, copy kicks shooting out of school. Goodbye, boot camp, rocking camel tails, Dr. Doom. Biggie on the mount, crack commandments in the mad rap. Idolaters who belong in hell when Luke's belt snap. Guns drawn, dick hard, moment need no stand track. Crack errors from the current meaning of a red cat.
Yeah, try to dream, get it in your soul. Also, gotta get the devil in his hole, like the wire beam. Dealing with all kind of schemes, hellish in his foul. If your head is in the clouds, then you find it sweet. Blow it off, dandelion seeds, man deny your needs for their kids, for their biz going off. Going soft, never that. Get it back, better black legends, leave them legacies and no one lost. I was a shorty riding home after dark, had a spark playing, finding a home with love. Y'all little shorties on the phone, so numb and phone humming, seeing kind of balloons above. It's all a matrix, avoiding matrix. It'd be harder if we starving as we iron and spoon and scrub. Times is even getting jealous if we trouble.
I've been waiting to take a deep dive into the abyss, but I missed my chance to advance, enhance considerably, makeshift. My think about the outcomes and how drums come from illustrations. Zero heroes, no red star, tissue abrasive. A medicine, tending tenors, fencing, hence the location. Given that I've been living different morals, flow of grievances, and leisure, relieving numerals to the oracle.
say goodbye. Surrendering the faceless dance, music or advance through it. The bass is a faded page of goldfish. Most of my heroes barely recognize themselves in what they sold me. The only denying that selling was part of the premise. I was taught what a rising tide in the sea. In a burning house like Ben Renning. You can abandon what you adopted when it refuses to accept your image in a way that I can. Because I always see myself in the face of the children. Let's just go get it for a second, alright? Been eating grits for dinner lately, so excuse me as I fall wipe these tears off the sandwich. So fortunately, what had the problem? Curl the throwback to the throne, the size of the throne. Give it to the next episode of America. Capitalize at home. Now behind this door we have. Behind this door we have. Now behind this door we have. Behind this door we have. More ideas, brings me close. Making it so hard. The merch we keep drills. We can read this as well. We don't share the same clothes, don't buy my same. That's the form we use. You decide this is moving, so it's finally prudent to view this as a barely drawn hero. Death mask for the facts like filled with flowers for the heavy, whistle way soundtrack. Four Ghost Tower, now sheriff. Smart went crazy. You get traded elephant star. Not off hands because they thought he was too friendly. On one side is an Atlas complex, making standards still the only option. The other's a drug of a bygone era. Swinging the battle wrong for black hairs. Train boss, play pops. Stay awesome, all the way for the law. Or take off, stay already willing to the third. Welcome to the world, Jesus Lake. Pull a big sharp fire. Full of rappers, mistaken as a stagecoach. All brain, all set details, pitiful. All white common for an audience that choose God's and daily content. Now I can see for miles and miles and miles and I can see for miles and 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 there's a gun in my hand. No, it's an anti-hero sweat. No, it's a list of demand. No, it's a grenade in a mask. No, it's a bottle in a flask. No, it's a bottle and some rack. No, it's a promise in a plan. No, it's a promise and I can see for miles and miles and miles and I can see for miles and miles and miles and I can see for miles and 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 that's my wife over there. It's a fucking bottle of poison. No, leg humble by choice. No, life's got in my voice. No, ain't with a truth that destroys. No, same news to avoid it. Collective scheming, rejoicing, the defective machine we're employing. Black gloves are all Nazi tattoos and honorable reaches on black blocks. And I'm crown for an army, trained to fight bullets with tears. Created the first world problems, it looks like I cashiers on mascots. Routed information. Ancient kingdoms and cash crops. Flat circles and chaos ladders. Walling posts and seance chant. The revolution will have a laugh track. And again first, for Black Thought, I'm destroyed as much as I say. You can see the scars on my asshole. And also brand new to Fasten into the coffin. We made a mighty fine target for even the most nearsighted of marksmen. Read the tomb like a room of a comic. Philip Morris day trade the Malays for something solid. Threat of a promise. Eye contact, don't dodge it. Self-reported dog, the waterfall and archaeological. On and off the top, and this is going off. Still slowing profit. It's wrong, plot honest. I'd admit I'm catatonic. Chart the pattern of vomit. Postmodernist, you are here in Congress. With the closeted modernist. Post black squares and act scared of actual progress. Cause it's profitless.
Came in on a post and broke a lockstep, the most astonishing. Whole clothes, both beautiful and ominous, especially impossible. Proposed to birth, both toast you and your accomplishments. Absorbing the most of the soul, trying to stop it from dissolving. Let history do the song. Did it in the study, no revolver, something more of a modern twist. You rather hobnob with columnists and gothamists, really play a part in this. Hive minds and chart obvious. But I ain't the part with a balled up fist, got an unclenched jaw, piece of mind for any and all my accomplishments. Moonlight perennials to sit, watch eventual fall. Corner offices, ship the order, build and polish the brick and mortar to the monument. Outliving me by the time I cross the quits. I will not miss my human form. It was kind of just a human form. I don't know, I just do it on. Just do it on. Can't go home again in spite colorings of guilt. However, fear not those trusting me. Data low and strength mustering. Yeah, I still suffering. Tendencies be revealed. Penetration and get energy feel. There's an app for meditation to just to chill. Original info that we feel in the Catholic penetrate. I will not miss my human form. It's just the uniform. Kind of threw it on. Things we do belong. Will not miss my human form. It's just the uniform. Kind of threw it on. The things we do to belong.
These are the words that I manifest the melody, the 100% tension, but get the will, the clouds up my luck. Earth's been seized, quantized, quarantined. Come a moment with cover open, more than mobile support, explosive closer. Close your mouth close to the inquisitive, persistent, unlisted, resistant, afflicted. The time is now. Engine until the dream figure face revigorate the Earth's defender. Try to enter, never back down the logic of daydreams. Stay away at the seams around the corner. Not too far from yesteryear. I left it where the directed elected hemispheres. I left it where the directed elected hemispheres. Is that right there, my dearest kid? Mr. You trust and pain, the picture of picture confined. Delivered the blind. Is that right there, my dearest kid? Mr. Evil slide. And trust and pain to help me paint the picture of picture confined. Delivered something. To get your reclined time.
Okay. Damn.
All deniers, white out and out lies. Morpheus and Zion, vibrations, faded by the ring chasing golden since myself all around. I say it, please. Make sure you keep your head up like Prince bullets with swing bullets through the air. Legend was commanded, Big Just did the film score. Rugged like Rwanda is the star that you killed for. Took a blind stab, Matt Woodrock with the luck. Wonder why with the plug, blind faith in the justice song. As if I played piano in the dark. The loneliest, my monkey, my journeys, Michelle and Ball.
Keep a blade till you get to make me tell again. Them call a spade, just a spade don't make me yell again. Fireboard blade and bevel looking elegant. Them walk heavy like Hannibal on elephant.
Take a dive in still water with his eyes. Even there, she hit the bomb, still with her arms missions with somebody. Carving mind initials in your skin, expression described as criminalized. Not quite sadistic, but careful the arcs get big quick. You be watching devil do commission slyly. Big cartel, the critics and sobriety. The fear runs large, you're growing to it with some parts of the pockets. Occupied the noise and leave the sun dark and destroy the virus. Paranoid administration, void, however silent. Rock on the high, the key devoid of privacy. The irony is lit throughout your birth chart. Triggered once the birth start. Dash a bit of the new jigger. I'm the naked when the birth start. Started with some trigger, but now it's down the line. Claims in the name of
Did I get drunk right? In love with a movie face again. Only time I didn't drink glass. And bar top thinking back. You need something? The trap, Lincoln discussions are wrong. Like a sword fight for dollars, to validation and haircuts. That's how life pairs us. In here. Okay. Damn. Voice in a wall of sound. The survivor young makes me a person. Train me to be a old hand and new danger. Old hand and face are old enough. That's the deal. I walk for the marshal. Beyond natural, man is small. Claim wood. 1,000 hangovers disguised as a door frame. Someone saw you talking to a yard in the sky like a roommate. Those 2 days will always be strange. I declare war on the weekend. Rate it. Whoever will listen. That's one done. Not into a depth, cause I'm here with you. Say it. Stacking up, grinding. Asking for a check. Goodbye was too sincere. Standing issue at this point. Yeah, I got a fight. Take it out of the back. Green, I can't shoot. Sometimes when I'm out to survive, I'm sure it's dust for the movement. Stranger suggesting a favorite drink for the first time. And he'll take his bathroom break to ask questions and show they did care and it did matter. They've been there, but time matters. And now he shakes their hands and tells them to be safe, excusing himself for fresh air. A drunk regular gets in his face. You know that he doesn't seem like the normal him. And he tells him, the average person has 5 nights off. I have 2. The average person has 2 days off. I have 2. Most often filling in the blanks with holding patterns and toxic people. So common it presents as formal. I view the life through photography. And saw places, mistakes, and people. Scattered as a well-lived one could afford to. Then we saw mine. That day, I was at work. At that moment, I was at work. Good photography could pull poetry out of monotony. I wore that insecurity like an armor. Regular walks away. I hear him standing. Staring at the street of stars. Hearing the tears and stains of sweat. Wipes his face. Takes his butt in air. Raises his posture. And returns to finish the dance.
It worries me a lot. For real. But a lot of stuff gonna be revealed.
right, nice roll, fair price for the toll. You learn from this mess, fucker we ball. Contract dispute, Keyshawn, turn on the jets. 1,000 yards and running, keep.
What? Ain't no going home, ain't no going home. No going home anymore. Feel like home anymore. Don't feel like home anymore. What's home anymore? No going home anymore. Ain't going home anymore. Don't feel like home anymore. When they landed, managed to grab the border, and you put it don't understand life. If I did, I probably couldn't stand life. When I be more jacket, I can get all who doesn't want to stand life. So I hate you. Equal to heaven and earth. Let the brave always go first. The truth lives in me. How codes work. I know some things about to die. They change the virus and about themselves. Revelations are proper. So when they celebrate, get it to the finish line like this way. On the confused mind, interpretation of the struggle. What's the automatic music? And it would gladly. Forever changing names. So sadly, I'll pour my life into this chorus.
go ahead of what I said, there's the whole situation persuasive. Living a spoken magic as tragic as it gets. It's like a fire desired wetsuit. Best views, neck noose. When it all comes down to it, condiments preferred, stirred, served, hot on the platter. Data solid state. Retro grade paint. Fast on the drop outline, climb sublime weight. I take the best of the day off. Since my calculation.
Okay.
I almost forgot, not to mention any of my offerings. Speaking to myself again, done dirty, earliest birds, rise worthy. It's the flight of a navigator, reverse engineering, getting sturdy. Inertia, man, ritual, habitual, order and kill. It's still potential, city frames over it. Alarm that could have harmed you with broken fist. And one safe can misbehave to circumvent you in the system motorist. Start your engine, mind your business, and let me just cook. Couldn't use your dash with inferiority, the majority of outlook. Pay no attention whatsoever to the enormous figure, neo-nigga, favorite kaleidoscopic optic. See through better, needs more as it's just a report. Reports the reports lecture. Easy achieved with less credit. I bet it, if you get it. Can't regret it, yes I said it. No need to edit. The sedative, calm down, what you trying to harm now? Raising eyebrows just to show high and hold crowds.
Yeah.